All right, welcome back. Time right now is 6:15.
It's going to be a warm one today. Everyone's excited about it. That's like the talk of the town. Did you hear it's going to be warm on Wednesday?
I know. I mean, it's just so hard to believe again that it's February and I'm forecasting for 80s here. But it's not just the Central Coast that's talking about this heat wave. Well, it's most of the United States here because this heat wave is not only impacting us, but a lot of the lower quadrant of the United States here, all these areas color coded in orange. We're going to see those temperatures well above average for this time. And that high pressure system is so potent that it's hanging around for the next couple of days before it starts to break down, and then temperature-wise, we're plummeting heading into our weekend. So a roller coaster ride of temperatures here, but let's get into our forecast for each little microclimate and what we're tracking as far as marine conditions. So the beaches were packed yesterday. I'm sure the beaches are going to be extremely busy today as well. If you're heading into the water, keep in your mind here, it's still February. Water temperatures are extremely cold. It is a safe day to be in the Santa Barbara County waters, but if you are in those areas north of Gaviota or down in Ventura County, well, we still have high surf advisories going on. So we're still expecting those pretty big waves, especially for areas in the Central Coast here, 10 to 15 feet, and then 6 to 9 foot waves down in Ventura, and dangerous rip currents as well. Those will both be allowed to expire by 6 p.m., but we have a lot of activity out into the west of us, so I wouldn't be surprised if we had more high surf advisories going into effect later on this weekend as well. But let's take a look here as we head into our Wednesday. Here's another look at a different high pressure system that's also contributing to these warm temperatures right now. Well, you can see as we head into about Thursday, that's when high pressure moves out of the coverage zone and then low pressure moves in. So what's interesting about this system is that we'll actually have a couple different low pressure systems moving through the coverage zone. So what that means for us is that by Friday, by Saturday, those temperatures start to cool off, but then so our rain chances start to rise. So we're going to be at about a 10 to 20% chance of showers heading into Friday. You can see here as far as what we're tracking, a lot of these showers, a lot of these systems that are going to be passing through are relatively dry. So we'll likely see a little bit of activity in interior portions of California. We might see some showers popping up here in Santa Barbara, but I think the main system looks to be heading into our Sunday. That's going to be this potent low pressure system bringing in a cold front, and I do think that's where we're going to be seeing some sort of precipitation. My models don't go out quite that far, but as far as what we're tracking with rainfall amounts, it is looking to be on the lighter side as well. So if we do see some rainfall, it'll be into Sunday and Monday, and then chances as far as rainfall amounts looking to be about a 1/10 of an inch or less. Here's a look at temperatures for the day, so all the more reason to head out the doors. We're going to go from beach weather to sweater weather by the end of the work week here. Take a look here, almost 80 degrees in Santa Maria, breaking into the 80s in Santa Ynez and in some of these interior areas. Pretty pleasant and toasty along the coast, even Cambria and Morro Bay, back into the 70s there as well. And then as far as overnight lows, we are dropping down into the 40s and 50s, so really pleasant all the way through, even into the overnight hours, not too cool. So here's our full 7-day forecast here. Again, 2 more toasty days here before Friday. Low pressure brings in cloud coverage. It brings in some cool, unstable air. Those temperatures free fall about 15, 20 degrees. And then you can see heading into the first few days of March, well, rain chances are apparent in the forecast. Some temperatures struggling to make it into the 60s there. So definitely going to want to have out those extra layers.